Warzone Season 2 is here, and I got you guys with the top 5 best loadouts. All of these sales that will be listed in today's video will help you drop your new PR. Along with that, man, it will get you more wins on your account. But enough of that talking, man, and let's talk straight to these loadouts. All right, man, so going over that first meta loadout I got you guys with is the X-4, an AR that Warzone swear that they nerfed to the ground, but this AR is literally still the same in my personal opinion. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It still hits, it still goes crazy. But man, let's go ahead and move on to that class up real quick, man. Optic is the Otero red dot. This is gonna give you the best visibility for your AR. So I will rock this on any assault rifle that you guys are using, except for the AS Val, obviously. But go ahead and rock that Otero red dot. Moving on to that muzzle, we are rocking is the Kxpture, which gives you vertical recoil control, just making it to where it's a little bit easier just to control the X4 recoil. If you're on console, you're definitely gonna need this attachment. Moving on to that third attachment, which is the barrel, I am rocking is the Game Twist barrel, which is giving me extra butt velocity, just so I have no issues at all whatsoever with having those long range gunfights with someone that's literally in Narnia. If I want to shoot them with my gun, I can, and I also keep my damage while doing that. So make sure you guys go ahead and rock this attachment. All right, moving on to that fourth attachment, I am rocking is the extended mag 2. This gives you a bigger mag, which is 60. The biggest mag that you guys can rock is the extended mag 3, which gives you 100. But in my personal opinion, yes, this will help you out, especially if you are going against squads. Like if you're just somehow, for some reason, you're just trying to solo squad, using the 100 round could help you. But also too, I hate feeling slow, so that's why I just rock the extended mag 2, and that helps me out a lot. Okay, moving on to that next attachment, which is for the stock, I am rocking is the buffer weight stock. This gives you vertical and horizontal recoil control. This stock right here, just alone, just makes the X-4 just almost just perfect. When I say that, it literally just deletes all type of recoil from that gun. It literally does. And what makes the X-4 even better is only just because of this stock. This stock is only on the X-4. You're not gonna find this stock on any of the assault rifles, only on the X-4. That's why this thing is super broken. Okay, but listen, man, if you guys did enjoy today's class up, man, make sure you guys go ahead and like and subscribe. I have 4 more class ups to go, so make sure you guys go ahead and like to that, man. Listen, dog, let's move on to the second broken loadout. So going over the second meta loadout I got you guys here is the KSV. Now, at first, the JGod PDW was the meta SMG, but after the update, the KSV literally just takes over. Not only does it have a way quicker fire rate, just made to where you guys can kill your enemies pretty fast up close, but also too, bro, its mobility is probably way faster than the JGod PDW. That's why I want you guys to slap on the KSV. This thing is 100% must use if you guys are not using this thing yet. If you guys for some odd reason do not have this thing ranked up, go ahead and rank this up right now. All right, moving on to the class though, man, my muzzle is the Kxpture, just so I have vertical recoil control. Depending on where you're at in some gunfights, majority of my gunfights, for some odd reason, I don't know why, but majority of my gunfights be sometimes medium range gunfights, and I always just carry around my SMG just so I can run around faster. Rocking this right there, it helps me out a lot, just so my gun is not going all over the place, even though I do not control my recoil. Sometimes when you get to those medium range gunfights, it's kind of gets like a little bit difficult to control that recoil in those medium range gunfights. So however, man, slap on that Kxpture. All right, moving on to that second attachment, which is the barrel. I am rocking is the long barrel, which just gives me this extra damage, just more firepower. And moving on to that third attachment, my underbarrel, I am using is the vertical foregrip, which will give you horizontal recoil control. This is the best one to rock, just so you guys can avoid that left or right sway from your gun. And moving on to that fourth attachment, which is my magazine, I am rocking is the extended mag 2, which pretty much just ups my mag size to 50, which is definitely enough. And also that last attachment, which is the stock, I am rocking is the no stock attachment, just because it gives me extra mobility, if I'm movement speed, and also straight movement speed. This is the go-to meta build for the KSV, just because this is the meta close range right now that you guys should be rocking. All right, but listen though, man, let's go ahead and move on to that third meta loadout. All right, so for that third meta loadout I got you guys here is the AK-74, which is probably the second best gun compared to the X-4. The AK-74 got a huge buff, making it way better to where it was before. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, this is still my favorite AR to use compared to the X-4. I don't know why. It's just something about this gun, okay? Even though it's not better than the X-4, this thing still goes crazy. You guys can still go crazy, drop high kill gameplays, or just get wins, whatever you're trying to do with this gun. All right, But however though, man, here's the class that I rock. Now, something a little bit different, right? For some odd reason, for the optic, I rock the Kxpture Microflex, which is a little bit kind of like the smaller size when it comes down to visibility. But however, I feel like that when I rock the Kxpture Microflex, it gives me probably the best recoil control, way compared than the Ultra Red, that the one I recommend you guys to rock. But however, man, try out the Kxpture Microflex or try any optics for the AK-74. I just like the Kxpture Microflex one. That one worked out for me a lot, okay? Moving on to the second attachment, which is the muzzle. I am rocking the SD compensator. It gives you vertical and recoil control. Third attachment is the reinforced barrel. It will give you extra damage at range and also extra bullet velocity, okay? Moving on to the fourth attachment, which is the underbarrel. I am rocking this the vertical foregrip. It gives you horizontal recoil control. And also that last attachment, which is the magazine. I am rocking is the extended mag 2. And it pretty much just gives you a 50-round mag, all right? Listen, man, try out the AK-74. This thing still goes crazy. If you are a person who do not like the XM4, then I highly recommend you guys try out the AK-74. The AK-74 and the XM4 are almost like neck to neck when it comes down to like just time to kill. But I feel like that the XM4 is like just slightly, just a little bit, kind of has like a way faster time to kill. That's just my opinion. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. But however though, man, let's move on to that next meta loadout. All right, so for the fourth meta loadout, I got you guys here is the C9. Now, this SMG did get buffed, but even though this SMG did get buffed, in my personal opinion, this thing is not better than the Jackal PDW or the KSV or even the PP919. You're still gonna get gun, but however, when it comes down to being very, very versatile, this is probably the only SMG that just meet that criteria. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Make sure you guys go ahead and try out the C9. This SMG, even though it's not the best, it's not horrible, but it's just not way better than a PP919 or anything like that. But the reason why I'm putting this gun on the list is just because this is one of the only like consistent SMGs that you guys can use. And you guys can probably drop some high kill gameplays with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, moving on to the class up though, man. Barrel, reinforced barrel. It gives you damage at range and bullet velocity. Second attachment is the underbarrel. It gives you range of foregrip, horizontal recoil control, and sprint movement speed is where it is focused on the most. And also, man, that third attachment, which is the magazine, I choose to rock the extended mag 2 just because it doesn't kill your mobility too much, so why not? And also, man, that fourth attachment, which is the rear grip, I am rocking is the CQB grip. It gives you dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, and sprint to fire speed, okay? And also that last attachment, which is the stock, I am rocking is the no stock attachment, okay? Now, like I said, this is a very, very versatile SMG. You can use this gun in a medium range gunfights. This thing does not move at all whatsoever. The recoil control is literally perfect, okay? So if you are a person who struggles with recoil control, or even if you're on console, try out the C9. I ain't gonna lie to you, you guys might just rock with it, okay? But however though, man, the C9 is definitely a top tier SMG. Like I said, there are maybe like three SMGs that is way better than it. But however, when I say what is the most consistent SMG, I would probably have to say the C9. But let's go ahead and move on to the last meta loadout. All right, man, so for the last loadout I got you guys here is the PP919, which, like I said about the C9, this thing is very, very versatile. You can use this gun in, I ain't gonna lie to you, sometimes you can use this in a long range gunfight only if you had to, but majority of the time you guys are gonna probably use this like in medium range, close range. Regardless on how you're fighting or where you're fighting, this SMG is literally probably the most accurate SMG that we have right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, I understand now why people love the PP919. It can almost do anything for you. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. But let's go ahead and move on to that class up. All right, muzzle compensator, go ahead and rock that. Do not forget about that. The compensator alone gives you horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. Like I said with this one, it kind of reminds me of the XM4 just a little bit, just because this thing just shoots super straight. All right, moving on to the second attachment, which is the barrel. I am rocking is the reinforced barrel. It gives me damage at range and also bullet velocity. Third attachment is the ergonomic grip. It gives you slide to fire speed, dive to fire speed, and also aim down sight to speed, okay? Pretty much just make it to where you guys are really just quick, especially in those close range gunfights. And also, man, for that fourth attachment, I am rocking is the no stock attachment. It gives me this mobility out of my gun, why not? And also, man, for my fire mods, just to make this gun even more just broken, I am rocking is the rapid fire mod. All right, listen, man, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, bro. That right there is my top 5 best loadouts, man, in Warzone Season 2 update, man. Try my builds, man. Comment down below, man, if there was a gun, AR, or SMG, or hell, even a damn LMG shotgun. I don't give a damn. Let me know, comment down below if I missed anything that is actually broken. I need to try it out for my damn stuff. All right, other than that though, man, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out, boys. Peace.